8 seconds, man. 8 seconds. 8秒，需要8秒哦。害羞。
在娱乐至上的时代，我们都忽略了心理健康的重要性。你认为纹身对心理健康有积极作用吗 ？Hello， 大家好，我是非著名纹身师 Robin。这期视频我想聊聊心理健康与纹身。这期视频制作周期和长度都不短，但值得你看完。在大理，我有一个外国朋友大麻将，前段时间他联系我，想纹一个这样的图案，要求是能清晰的看到所有细节的前提下，尽可能的小。我知道麻将不会纹只有装饰意义的图，但我始终不能理解这个图所代表的含义，所以明天我打算见他一面。今天来聊一聊关于纹身和心理健康方面的事情，所以我会问他几个问题，一会儿他会跟我们回答。
Nice to meet you. My name is Dama Jiang. 我的普通话马马虎虎 so 你需要bear with me. The picture is very special. Almost 1 year ago, I got introduced by my friend to NFT. So this is the one of the collection, and this collection is connected with mental health. It's not a potato, it's a cookie. That's why when I discovered Cool Cookies NFT collection, I wanted to be part of this community. The source, it's our culture, our school, our mother, our father, our culture. And I love my culture, I love earth, I love people, but we have to be honest and we have to be brave. So you are not afraid to talk. You are not afraid to share because, I lose face or somebody will judge me. So fucking what? This is their problem. In my opinion, Chinese students are the best in the world. Amazing. So I salute you. You are amazing, but you have to rest. You have to find peace. You have to find balance. You have to find your way inside. Whatever you do, whatever job you do, you have to use part of your time for mental health. You have to look in the mirror. Am I okay? Am I happy? Where am I? That's why we have to take care of ourselves. We have to help each other. We have to be friends. We have to make connections. And again, money and power, and it's totally different. You can get money, you can get power, but first take care of yourself, of your understanding what is the most important for you. It's very true that many people, everybody, actually, there is no China, America, everybody, because it's very personal. You have to remember our parents are not perfect. Our societies are not perfect. We don't live in paradise because you even don't know what you want. That's the problem. That people are unhappy because they didn't find time to research what the fuck do I want in my life? Who I really want to be? And how to do that? You have to experiment. You have to try different things. You have to be brave. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to follow your heart, not your mother, not your father, not your teacher, because they can give you advice. They can tell you, okay, I know you a little bit, so I think you are good in that way. But in the end, it's you who have to agree or disagree. And you have to take your life seriously. No, I think it's even more. I think unfortunately it's going worse. When you are young, when your parents supporting you financially, then you are able to experiment. You are able to do crazy stuff. Hopefully you will not hurt yourself too much. But when you are grown up, you have maybe family, you take a beautiful apartment, so you have more and more responsibilities, so you have more and more pressure. So if you don't find a root, if you don't understand yourself, then when you will be 50, it will be much more difficult to realize, for example, that where you are is not at all where you want to be. Then you start drinking too much, maybe you start taking drugs, maybe you start doing some gambling. When you were 20 years old or 25 and you didn't know anything, you didn't know yourself. So you married a woman in that time which you think you are in love, but then 20 years and you realize, man, I don't know this person. And this happens. This is happening all the time. We need to take our life very seriously because it's not a joke. But I want to learn. I want to change. I want to improve. This is my mission. I want to give much more than I can take because I'm more happy to give than to receive. Like I said, if you give me a new car, I will be happy, but then, I can give it back to you because maybe I will not need it. But if I can make you happy, this is much more valuable for me personally. Mental health, it's everything. 抑郁症最大的麻烦。我们有3年 COVID-19. So many people suffer depression. We have to hug each other. Bowie bow, bowie bow. Bowie bow. We have to hug each other. We have to touch each other. It's nothing wrong with touching each other. I'm not in love with him, but I love him. Of course, it's different love. It's friendship. Friendship means giving and receiving. Just give time. If you have EUGen, if you suffer from EUGen, you can't get out from your room to get a glass of water because it's so painful. So for me personally, I don't know if you ever make a tattoo, but it is painful. Tattoo is like a book of my life. I was born in Europe. My grandfather was killed by the Nazis, not by Germans. My grandfather didn't fight for freedom of Poland, but he fought for freedom of humanity. So imagine when the Nazis caught a military soldier and they tortured him. They pulled his fingernails. They burned him with cigarettes. They put his teeth. Imagine, and he didn't say it. He didn't say where his friends are. He died. In this situation, you pray for death. You pray, please kill me. And they don't. They are professionals. So, tattoo give you a taste because it is a torture. Nobody wants pain. Of course, it's art. But in the end, learning how much I can take. And unfortunately, I have to say, I cannot take a lot of pain. I'm not a big fan of pain. Definitely not enjoy pain. People who enjoy pain, in my opinion, they have a lot of Jatin Zoye. He gives me pain because I ask him, I pay for it, and so I support. He's an artist, and I want his art on my body. Cry sometimes when tattoo is happening, but I try to be brave. He's asking me, should I stop? And I said, no, go. Because I want to go deeper, not in the pain. I want to be deeper into the bravery. I want to sustain. If I experience controlled suffering in a controlled environment, maybe my mind will be a little bit purified. Maybe my spirit will be purified. We continue because this is only the first. This is the first tattoo, which is connected with that idea. And we will continue. My skin still can take a lot. So peace. This is my beliefs. You have your own beliefs. So I'm just saying about my philosophy, my opinions, whatever you take from this movie, this is your problem. We are sharing our experience. Maybe you disagree, but that's your problem. And if you disagree, please write why. So you do you think, definitely you consider, you learn, we learn, talk to us, please. And find somebody professional who can help you. Nice to meet you and welcome to Dali.
Yes.
See you next time.
8 seconds, man. 8 seconds. 8秒，需要8秒。Because after they say minimum 8 seconds to start producing oxytocin. 8 seconds minimum. Should be probably 25 or 1 minute, but 8 seconds it's minimum. We didn't start the clock, but let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
My pleasure, man, because it works both ways. So, but we need to think, we cannot, sometimes we are busy, running, and then suddenly, we are 50 years old, you know? 再见，朋友们，非常感谢，新年快乐。
新年快乐。
Exhume yourself, assume you've been, you see we're saved, rushed in time. Exhume yourself,